Hey folks, and welcome back to Steven the Universe Attack of the Light playthrough part 3. In the last couple of parts we got introduced to the gameplay mechanics, and we're still exploring the Strawberry Battlefield, which is, it's gonna be kind of long. It's not really all that long, but we're just still exploring stuff within the game. And I want to apologize for not being able to record this game and put up any parts within the last couple of weeks because I've been busy, folks. In case you folks haven't been following me on Twitter, which you should follow me on Twitter, by the way, all of my social media links are in the description below. But anyway, I've been doing Twitch. I actually started Twitch, folks. Yeah, I had my first, at the time of this recording, I had my first stream already. Already done my second stream. I will put a link to my Twitch. I don't have a set schedule yet, which is actually pretty bad. When you start stream, you should have a schedule set, but I don't have one yet, so I'm getting into the process of that. I've already had, I already have 3 videos, up on, Twitch, and I've also got another channel, folks. Yeah, I got 4 channels already. This is it for me. No more new channels. But anyway, I have a new channel, which is pretty much going to be dedicated to all my Twitch streams, when I get it, edit and download it from, Twitch. I'll be able to, edit out unnecessary parts and put it on YouTube for you folks to enjoy. So not only am I going to leave you a description, a link to my Twitch page, I'm going to give you a link to the other channel, which is Mr. Awesome Twitch. I've been working on that for the past few weeks at the time of this recording anyway, folks. That's why I haven't been able to make videos for this channel, because I've been working on that other channel, folks. So bear with me. This channel may be bare for time to time because I'm trying to work on 3 channels at the same time. My other channel, which is my Mugen channel, that channel is pretty much dead. I haven't been working on anything on that with 2 years because I lost interest within Mugen. But speaking of Mugen, for you folks won't be completely in the dark every time, weeks without a video, I'm going to be posting on this channel Mugen Fights. It's going to be non-commentary, just to have something for you folks to kind of, feed that appetite while I work on other stuff in the meantime. So I'm going to be pretty busy working on 3 channels, but in the meantime, it'll be worth it. So most of the time, this channel may be bare because I'm working on other stuff. So, if this channel does go bare, don't worry, folks. I am working on videos. I'm just working on other stuff on the other channel, so you'll be able to check that out. You're always going to have content within days of each other. I'm going to try to make that a reality. And if I can't make that a reality, then I just need to work on something more. If I didn't have my job, then, I'll be able to push out more content for you folks. Because I have this job, I have to kind of work with what I have within the free time. So that's basically what's been going on with me, folks, and why I haven't been able to post content on this channel, folks. Don't worry, I'm producing more as we speak. So I know I gotta work on River City Girls and Spark. I've actually already recorded another game. So when these playthroughs are over, I'll have another game on the back burner that's ready to go. The short game is sort of a hack, because I told you first I'll be branching out into like hack territory, but it's good that I got this game out of the way so I can focus on more good content stuff for you folks in the future. But anyway, folks, on to more save the I was gonna say save the light, Attack of the Light. Actually, in my meantime, I've been playing Save the Light, which is the sequel to this, which I'll eventually get to on this channel as well. But I've also waiting on Unleash the Light, which is the third game within this series. It hasn't been released for Android yet. It's just on the Apple Store on iPhone. So, you know, people who have that subscription are enjoying the game. I actually been looking on gameplay of that. So as soon as that license over, hopefully we'll be able to get that for, you know, people who are Android users. Because I'm Android, folks. I never had an iPhone. I've been strictly Android. But anyway, folks, we have a character right here. We're going to be seeing a lot more of these things if we haven't seen them already. They're all over the place here, but they're not that tough. Long as you get their defense down, which is that blue shield with the down arrow, it means that this thing's defense is down. And this thing right here is getting ready to attack. As you can see, like when it has its wings up like that, all it does is it'll knock the character out off the screen, making them unavailable to you know, use for the time being, which, you know, could go either way, but it's not that bad, you know, because the character will eventually come back on the screen. But, you know, if you have a favorite character, say you use Garnet a lot and that thing attacks Garnet, you're not going to be able to use her for some time being. But the other characters are okay too. Each character has their strengths and weaknesses. Garnet is usually like the power character of the group, so, you know. But every once in a while you'll get Steven. He'll encourage the gems, you know, giving them more experience points, and you know, leveling them up more. But you do have I don't know if it's in this game. I might be confusing it with Save the Light, because I know in Save the Light you have characters you get like level up gems. I don't recall if it's in this game or not. But yeah, folks, this right here is a healing spring. The healing spring, well, it by the name, it heals the character up. So, you know, if you find yourself low on healing items, you can always go to that thing and heal your character up just fine. But anyway, folks, like I said it before, I'm going to be skipping battles that we've already encountered, like enemies that we've already encountered. Just to go on a bit of a quick tangent here, at the time of this recording, the other day, PlayStation had its big reveal for the PS5 and the games that were going to be released for it, and so what. I'm not getting a PlayStation 5 on its release date, which is going to be sometime this year at the time of this recording anyway. It's just the stuff they showed me, I have absolutely no interest in at all. Usually when a console comes out and, you know, the release date and, you know, when the console first release is what I'm trying to say, the games that they have for it is really not interesting. There's just like, they're launch date games is what they're called. And yeah, they're really not interesting. At least in my perspective, they're not that interesting. I usually wait a year or two before getting a new console, because that's when, you know, the games that I'm interested in usually comes out within that next year or so. But the games they showed off, it wasn't bad. It's just the stuff that I'm not interested in. And the biggest bummer of that, I might be misinterpreting this, but they said they were going to release GTA 5 for the PlayStation 5. And when I seen that, that was just, my brain just clicked off, because why release a 7-year-old game onto a new console? That doesn't really make any sense. You know, GTA 5 isn't a bad game. I still play it from time to time because I have some shenanigans on that I might be streaming soon, just to kind of show what kind of BS that I get into when it comes to GTA and all its madness. But anyway, yeah, GTA 5 is a fine game, but it's 7 years old. What really would have blew my mind is if they reveal, even if it was just the logo of GTA 6, you know, just show like a logo of it, and I probably would have been amazed, you know, and given like a launch date of it, you know, GTA releasing in 2022 or something like that. That would have blew my mind. Maybe next year, I don't know. But yeah, that whole just GTA. They had Spider-Man, Miles Morales, um, which, you know, is fine. I haven't really played the first one. That Spider-Man game, which the Miles one, is supposed to come out this year, holiday time. So probably around November, December time, that game's going to be released. You know, if you're a Spider-Man fan, which I am, but I just haven't been any interest on Spider-Man games on consoles, so that's just not within my genre. So, you know, if you're interested in that, more power to you. Horizon Dawn, I tried to get into that, but I just wasn't really interested in that. That's supposed to be getting a sequel. I know the co-host is really excited about that because he beat that game back and forth. Games this year for the co-host has been great. The games that have been coming out, he got his Persona, I was gonna say Persona Battle Royale, his Persona Royal, or whatever it's called. He got that. He was a little disappointed in that from what he was telling me. So, you know, we're gonna get to that soon enough. Also, speaking of Persona, I don't know if he knows this or not. I'll probably end up telling him sooner or later. It's supposed to be coming to the PC. Persona 4 Golden is supposed to be coming to the PC, so I don't know how he's gonna take that, because he played Persona 4 Golden on the Vita, and I've gotten him into the whole Persona games because a buddy of mine's, when we were going to Job Corps, you folks probably know the whole saga, but it's short. It's talking over this Amethyst battle we have going on. In short, he introduced me to Persona. I didn't know what the hell it was at the time, but you know, he introduced me to that series, and it just kind of went from there. But yeah, at the moment, just to get back on topic here, we're fighting a copy version of Amethyst, you know, that actually fights like the real Amethyst. And speaking of Amethyst, the Amethyst I got is in real trouble right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and heal her up, so she won't pretty much explode. But yeah, if you don't have enough harmony, which is health, which I like to think of as health, you can't perform certain moves, which is really kind of whatever. But you know, once you have enough, you'll be able to, you know, attack as willingly. But it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it don't. Anyway, once you lower the Amethyst, the copy Amethyst defense, you turn out that she isn't really all that hard. As long as you know, keep healing on your part, if you got the healing items. If you don't just keep using Steven to heal up, you might be taking some damage in the meantime, but you know, it's all good once you do heal up with Steven. And make sure you, like I keep lowering the Amethyst defense. That's gonna pretty much work out me in a wrong run. But when I first played this battle, I kind of failed because I didn't know what the heck I'm doing. But this is my third time playing, second time I think, playing this game here. And so I kind of knew what I was already getting myself into and what I was doing. But we didn't get that much experience points from fighting that thing, but it's only the beginning, so, you know, it's all gonna rack out. But we needed to defeat that copy Amethyst in order to get the key, in order to move on from this area. See, you fighting bosses, some bosses anyway, have incentives. Now, speaking of bosses, like optional bosses, I've been playing this game, and the spare time that I have is called, Bug Fables, and it's basically a Paper Mario style RPG game that's, man, kind of an up and down roller coaster, but it's good nonetheless, you know. It may at points have too much dialogue, but you know what, that's all good, doesn't bother me, and the slightest. So, you know, whatever You know, if the game has too much dialogue, that's okay. But anyway, folks, I'm just healing up my characters here because I know I'm gonna be going into another battle sooner or later. So it's just nice to speak it of. It's nice to heal up before going into a battle because you never know what's gonna happen. If you have the the rocket punch, it's not a bad move. I don't use it that much though, but it does do a lot of damage when you it basically does a lot of damage if you use it, but I don't use it that much because of the whole aiming system. But anyway, yeah, I'm just pretty much just checking whatever I need to check. Yeah, so this game, I wasn't sure if it had level up charms, which it does. I figured it would have since since the sequel has it as well. And we're gonna be getting into these sequels sooner or later. Hopefully sooner. It just depends on, you know, how much backlog I have and if you guys want to see it. If you guys want me to take a break before going into the second one, I will. You know, it's all good. It's just a matter of preference of what you guys want to see here on the channel. But yeah, in this area right here is a couple of secrets. Mostly just more stones and badges here, but you know, it's good to be able to find, you know, another room filled with secrets. But anyway, folks, that's pretty much gonna do it for this area. We don't have any more secrets to find. You know, if you have enough to get the level up charm, go ahead and get it, but we're pretty much done with 2-4 for now. But that's the story for another time, folks. You folks have a fantastic day, have a safe one, and take care, folks.